So this is my current event media presentation. So it's going to start with a brief history of the Chiefs, then it's going to go into the interviews, and then it's going to have a conclusion. So I hope you enjoy. So for a brief history of the Kansas City Chiefs, they were founded in 1960 as the Dallas Texans. They quickly made their mark in the American Football League, winning 3 AFL championships in the 1960s. After relocating to Kansas City in 1963, they were renamed the Chiefs. Their pinnacle came in 1970 when they secured their first and only Super Bowl victory in Super Bowl IV, defeating the Minnesota Vikings 23-7. Throughout the years, the Chiefs saw periods of success but struggled to maintain consistency. However, in the late 1980s and the 1990s, under coach Marty Schottenheimer, they made 7 playoff appearances. The early 2000s saw notable players like tight end Tony Gonzalez, but it wasn't until the arrival of head coach Andy Reid in 2013 and the drafting of quarterback Patrick Mahomes in 2017 that the Chiefs began a new era of dominance. With Mahomes at the helm, the Chiefs won Super Bowl 54 in 2020, solidifying their status as one of the elite NFL teams. Today, the Chiefs continue to be a powerhouse in the league, thrilling fans with their explosive offense and strong defense. With a rich history, passionate fan base, and iconic Arrowhead Stadium, the Kansas City Chiefs remain a force to be reckoned with in the NFL. Now let's get into the interviews.
My name is Scott Schaefer, and I'm a teacher librarian.
My name is Benjamin Walker, and I go to Susquehanna High School.
Hi, my name is Josh Harper. I build arcade cabinets for a living.
Do you think that winning the Super Bowl 3 times in the last 5 years will put the Kansas City Chiefs in the history books?
The sports history books, particularly football, yes.
Why do you think that?
It's a noteworthy accomplishment that doesn't often happen.
Yes, because it's Patrick Mahomes turning into Tom Brady, and Tom Brady's stuck in the history books. So somebody doing a kind of similar thing, I don't think people are going to forget it.
I mean, they're already in the history books. I think they're well on their way to a dynasty. Yeah. Okay.
What key factors do you think contributed to the Chiefs' success in achieving this remarkable feat?
I definitely think they held they held their own defensively, and they just kept themselves within striking distance of the lead. And then they got a couple of lucky bounces, lucky breaks that went their way, and the momentum shifted in their favor, and they took the lead.
Defense, like sheer defense, until probably, I don't know, week 16, we couldn't score more than 20 points a game. And then on the other side of the ball, defensively, best pass defense in the NFL, with arguably the best corner in the league on both sides covering. Like it's hard to lose when you have Patrick Mahomes on one side of the field and the best defense in the league on the other side of the field.
I think Andy Reid is a spectacular quarterback coach, and he got a one-of-a-kind quarterback who has just made things happen that should not be able to happen. And they have a tight end who's pretty incredible too.
Can you highlight any specific moments on the Chiefs' journey to becoming such a good team as of late?
Well, to maintain a dynasty, you have to build a system. You have to have consistent coaching. So I know Andy Reid is a very good coach, but you also have to maintain personnel and keep people healthy. So a lot of that is training and preparation and team building, all in the off season.
Late round draft picks, you'd think you get all your value early on in the draft or in free agency, but like L'Jarius Sneed was picked in the 4th round. Travis Kelce was picked in the 4th round. Tyreek Hill was picked in the 5th round. Just getting a lot of value and finding gems later on in the draft, it makes it a lot easier to win Super Bowls when you're picking up players that are like at less valued picks, for instance?
Just willingness to make things happen. They're a different team during the playoffs, completely different team. There hasn't been anything specific. They've had Patrick Mahomes just makes plays happen with regardless of who he has. I mean, he's had some really, really bad receivers that he's made look amazing.
That's true. That's true. And how are the Chiefs leaving behind a legacy right now?
Well, I mean, they definitely have a reputation for being a good team, and players want to play for good teams. So I think that'll help them attract other players who are free agents.
Okay.
They're leaving behind the dynasty of you can give Mahomes nothing and he's gonna win. Like last year when he played against the Eagles, we're like he's got a horrible team. He's not gonna win. And here he is with an even worse team, and he wins the Super Bowl again.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick Mahomes certainly is leaving behind a legacy to be remembered. If he keeps going at this rate, he's already in the NFL Hall of Fame.
That's true. Do you think that there are any specific people on the team that will be more commemorated or remembered in history than others?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely the two that seem to capture the spotlight are Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. So they seem to be on a lot of commercials and things like that. So yeah, I think those two have grabbed the large majority of the attention of the public.
Patrick Mahomes, because he's turning into the next Tom Brady. Travis Kelce will because Taylor Swift's Travis Kelce's boyfriend or girlfriend, so it's kind of hard to forget specific people.
Mahomes and Kelce, by far. Yeah, they would be the two standouts.
That concludes the interview portion of this video. In summary, the Kansas City Chiefs are making history in the NFL with their exceptional talent, led by star quarterback Patrick Mahomes and head coach Andy Reid. Their defense and offense, marked by Mahomes' remarkable passing ability, has shattered records and set new standards in the league. With a passionate fan base and a winning culture, the Chiefs have cemented their place as one of the most dominant teams in recent years. From winning 3 Super Bowls in the last 5 years and consistently contending for championships, the Chiefs will no doubt go down in history. Every season they add to their legacy as they are cementing their place in history with their star players such as Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Scott, Ben, and Mr. Josh for answering my questions and being a part of this video. And this is the end. I hope you enjoyed.